What's up, everybody? Welcome to the K-Pop Kimchi Podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Turneau, with my co-host, Brian Limper. And we're still in the universe.
We're here for episode 6 of Universe Ticket.
Whoopee. I know everyone is on the edge of their seat waiting for our review.
I was going to say, based off the viewership ratings that we saw, we might be one of 5 people watching this every week.
My gosh, we are powering through.
Because goodness gracious, those are some low viewers.
Yeah, we're seeing that. Not a lot of people are watching it. But hey, we did again. And it was, what'd you say, episode 6?
Yeah, we're watching an hour and a half of fine, fun entertainment, protecting these girls' dreams so you don't have to.
Ticket. Yeah, I know, right?
Condensing it down to a nice, 10 to 15 minute long podcast.
How many is the final group? 8?
Yes.
I don't remember. It was pretty big, actually.
I think it's 8 girls.
Oh, it was just a 3-person.
I know it's just it's something arbitrary, it's just a solo person.
Find that soloist.
One.
But yeah, episode 6.
So last week we got the little level up mission thing where they did performances.
Yeah.
And they got to either get moved up or get eliminated. And we saw the middle class go. So this week we got to see the low class go and the high class go.
Yeah.
And the low class, first off, I don't know what's up with these team names. I don't know if they pick them or what, but they're kind of wild.
Yeah.
I don't even remember them having team names last week. Or if they did, I completely forgot.
I don't remember. I couldn't even guess what it was last week unless we just missed it.
Yeah, I don't know either because these were kind of random.
Yeah.
But one team was Team Volcano.
Oh, yeah.
And the other team was Team Bulldozer.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
That was the team names.
And Team Volcano did a song called As I Told You that apparently was just a very old song from I don't even know if it was first gen K-pop. This was before I was born.
Yeah, I don't know. It was remixed by the producer guys, kind of. But it was an old song.
And this group was so sad and beside themselves.
Yeah.
That the producer people took them out to eat for a meal to make them feel better.
They were not confident or energetic.
And they're just real sad during the recording stuff and really unconfident, so...
it just didn't start out great.
Very, very low note for the low team.
Uh-huh.
And they came up, and, I guess they did okay. I don't know. It's kind of hard to really...
I don't really...
decipher unless it, blows me away. Wow, they're really good. Because a lot of them, yeah, they did good.
It seems fine.
And then the judges are that was not good. Did you even practice singing? Have you ever tried to be a singer before? And I'm was it really that bad?
I don't know either. It doesn't seem like it. But then again, I'm I don't know if I really even liked any of these stages that much. They're not really memorable, so maybe that's kind of what they mean. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Sometimes they are way more hard on them than we kind of pick up. But I guess that's why they're the unicorns and we're not.
I still don't understand.
Even though we're kind of honorary unicorns for how much we actually watch and pay attention, so... But, yeah, that group was okay.
And then the other team was Team Bulldozer.
Oh, yeah.
And did a song called Non by another group that literally said that the song was from 1990.
Yep.
I was born in 1991.
Yeah, it's older than us.
This is older than I am. I wasn't alive when it came out.
We're not spring chickens, so...
I will say, though, that when they did, the little song thingy, that, the remix they did was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was kind of questioning it when it showed the clip of the dude singing.
It was way better.
Wild, but... It was a lot better.
It was definitely better with the producer remix.
Not only that, but Team Bulldozer had 2 really popular members on it. So they kind of got literally 90% of the screen time. There was girls that were performing in this group that I didn't even realize were there in the practice session.
Yeah, it's just kind of been one of those episodes.
And you knew right off the bat too, Team Bulldozer was gonna win because the judges freaked out when they came out and they had no negative thing to say about it.
Yeah. And
then it flashed the girls in the backstage watching crying because they knew that they lost. And I'm yeah, it's probably a pretty safe bet.
And the one girl was sad the whole time, and I'm pretty sure Joe said that they should have energy. I could have not seen exactly, but she's kind of the producers had to take you out to help you with your confidence and energy, but you should have that on your own because you're the low rank. And, you should want to give your best and have a good performance to, because you can't go lower. You need to go up, and that's how you do up. But, yeah, that first group was just sad. They're just sad.
Also, I don't know, unless I missed it last week, because it feels like it's forever ago.
It really feels so long
These
ago.
girls, when they got to perform, got like these sick like player introductions with like their names and stuff.
I do not think they had that last week.
They like upgraded it, and it's like literally had like an introduction to all the girls, like a
Like,
little like clip of them and stuff before it
yeah.
even started. Which was, I mean, pretty cool, but I
yeah.
don't remember that happening last week.
I don't either. But I definitely think the second team was better.
I do too. And of course, the second team won, like I said.
Yeah.
So 2 girls from the second team got promoted, and no surprise, it was Narumi and Jelly who were the ones they focused on the entire time.
And like,
And we already knew they were going to go up
And-
anyways from like
yeah.
the first episode we watched them on.
exactly.
Like,
And they were good. They were good.
and we were shocked too when they got put in the low group. So
Yeah, they were being pretty good, popular members the whole time. But it's just like so obvious of who they show, and then like all the reactions in the crowd from the other girls or them watching it, they're just like, "Wow, Jelly owning the stage."
like,
I'm just
wow, I
like-
didn't know she was that good. Wow,
it's
she's
just-
beautiful.
They
It's
did
like,
so great, Jelly. It's just like subliminal, like
yeah, just like throwing names
the
out.
Jelly. It's like, okay, we get it. Like she's gonna make it, and probably should have. It was just like so
It's like just so obvious
This
at this
whole
point.
show was just like not surprising at all. It's like, yeah, of course, like that's who's gonna make it. That's gonna move on. Like, but it was just like funny because it was like, Jelly owns the stage, or just all
Yeah,
this
they
stuff.
loved her and Narumi, which, like I said, no surprise.
And they were really good. Like they probably deserve it.
And then that means 4 girls got eliminated because they're in the low rank, and that was Aya, Natsumi, Riel, Venetia, and Yewon. I actually thought Yewon did pretty good, so I kind of shocked that she got eliminated.
They made her elimination a little more dramatic. than
But
the
I
other
guess
ones.
there's not that many girls to choose from, and when the other ones are getting promoted, someone's
Yeah.
got to go.
It's tough.
But that was the low rank. Then we got to the high rank, which had those captivating names of Highway to Universe and Team Forever.
Oh yeah.
2 very alternate concepts. They were not similar in any way whatsoever.
Yeah.
One was more like kind of like a girl crush kind of vibe, and then the other one was more like a, I guess,
But kind of like
stereotypical poppy
kind of like bubblegum,
K-pop.
upbeat.
look.
Yeah.
Now, apparently we found out. I don't know if they said this last week either. I don't think they did.
It was a month
There was
ago.
benefits
Yeah.
to being in the high rank, and one of them was you weren't doing a cover song from the 1990s.
What a treat.
I was gonna say the other performances you saw were like what, like After School and like Car or
Yeah,
something
they've
like
all
that.
been old songs.
Like nothing from like before
Besides
like,
like
third
when,
generation.
yeah, besides like when, I don't know, like a little while ago, but it's like all older songs.
And
Like
they
I have
got
no idea why.
they got to get their own songs, like original songs that these producers made for them. They didn't remix them; they made them for them. And then another benefit, which I don't know why, either I missed it when they were doing it because they kind of just skipped right into it, was they got to like go pick up outfits from Supra. I don't know if they were like to wear or just to have.
just
I'm
like
not
a
really sure
Sponsor benefit
because
the
they
show.
didn't really wear them during the performance and they didn't
Just
really
like
do
went
like
and shopped a little bit.
concept photos or anything. So I'm not really sure what that was for.
Just to plug this thing, I guess.
And then the last benefit they got was they got to go eat ice cream and donuts
What a benefit that
for
is.
working hard. Although I think it technically just said they got a treat for being the best or something like that, and it's happened to be like milkshakes with donut holes. Like,
Yeah, a whole donut and like the straw was like in the middle. It was kind of sick.
so they got that. So that's your benefit.
Woohoo!
You get to as quote unquote Tom Halverford. You get to treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat
And they
yourself.
certainly did because they're in the top rank.
Also, that super stuff couldn't be like cheap. They got like whole outfits. Like,
I don't know.
Pants
Who
and
knows if
puffy
they even actually
jackets.
bought anything?
I know. I hope they just like try it on their
Because
throwback.
it's probably they probably like sponsored the show for that little segment and like here have them come in our store and look like they're buying things, but who knows? It's cool.
It was cool. Good for them. But the first group went and they did the song called Rush Hour, which I mean, whenever I hear that, I just think of all the times that Jay performed that, and then like the other like 400 people performed that on Boys Planet.
Bajillion and a half times.
Yeah, everyone loves that song. And it was actually pretty sick. They did really
Yeah,
good.
they did good. They did good.
They did good. They had like the more girl crush concept, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like the darker outfits, and they did pretty good.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a cool performance. Then after that, obviously Team Forever went and they did Whatever with the A at the end of it.
EVA.
And that was
Whatever.
like more like I said, the poppy kind of concept. I thought that was really good too. That team also had a lot of like really popular members.
Yeah.
Like, really
was
the
a
ones
good
that everyone
group.
really liked.
It was a good group.
And in the end, Rush Hour won.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest with you, I don't know if that was the better one. I kind of like the other poppy one, to be honest with you. But
That's probably my favorite song overall of the whole night was the Whatever song.
it's also interesting going into it too, and they're like doing original songs that we've not heard before.
Right.
So it could like go either way. It could be like a good performance, just like a really weird, not good song.
Yeah.
What was the one show we watched where they did like original songs and it just was not great? Was
Probably
that Queendom Puzzle?
Something, yeah.
When they like did original ones, I'm just kind of like, you know what? These aren't that awesome.
I don't know. Probably.
Because they had that one like Bride song as like a
Oh,
I Do,
yeah.
whatever.
That was Queendom Puzzle. Yeah, those
Yeah.
were
And then Bobby made a song for him. And I'm just like, you know what?
And like,
These aren't
Bobby,
the best.
this song kind of sucks, you weirdo.
So that kind of happened. And like you said, none of the performances honestly so far have been like super memorable or
I
anything.
just have not been like I don't think they're doing a bad job. It's just maybe the songs. I don't know. I've just not been like, wow, that was really like they really like rocked the stage. You know what I mean? Like
Until they come out with a performance, a really top step by the 4 girls from Idol School.
yeah, I know, right?
I just don't know how I'm gonna be like, this is a great performance. But yeah, they both did good.
Yeah, both of the top tier teams were solid.
No one messed up. Everyone was kind of on board with it. The judges loved it, so that's also good.
Mm-hmm. True.
And when you're in the higher rank, 4 girls get promoted, and they were, unsurprisingly, Bang Yuna, Bae Yurim, Kim Soojin, and Nizzy from Highway to Universe. I don't know, just saying that sounds weird. Highway to Universe. I don't know. But the Team Forever team lost, and the girls that got eliminated were Lee Suvin and Oh Don. And I was telling Justin it's kind of funny because it's like, there's the girls that were in the lower ranks that did not get eliminated. And then you're like in the top rank to start off, and then you're just like gone.
I know, it's
It's like you drop down a level, you're just gone.
like what an embarrassment.
It's like, oh man, we made it this far. And it's
How'd
just
you get
like, oh.
eliminated? Oh, I was in the top group.
And I just didn't do as good as the other.
I feel like
4
that's like
people.
the Anakin meme or something like, oh, you're in the top group, so you're not eliminated, right? And he's like staring at her.
Right?
I was like, but the lower ranks get eliminated, right?
Yeah, honestly, is what it is.
Pretty crazy.
My favorite part of the whole show, though, was at the very end when it's like, we'll find out the results of who got promoted next week. So we still have no idea what any of these movements mean.
Because they pretty much said they're having a whole ceremony type thing, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, sweet, we're gonna get this explanation of what this is real quick. Nope.
We still have no idea where they're getting
and
promoted
it's
to.
ceremony next week. See you then. We're like, oh,
It just
okay.
like ended. There's no like clips from next week or anything. Very abrupt ending.
I mean, I guess really enticing us in for
it's kind of weird because the show
episode
like
7.
kind of started out real strong, like eliminating a lot of the stuff we weren't interested in, or like they kind
It's
of
just
powered
gone.
through
It's
stuff.
just gone right back to it.
And now it's just kind of been real weird. They're just like skipping
Like,
through stuff.
Yeah, I just like that's what we've done. And don't want to be a downer, but it's just kind of like okay, like we get it, and then these performances are like fine, but maybe not above and beyond. So it's like that's not like super great either. So it's just kind of like okay, and then all the people we already know are gonna move on. It's like
I mean, you leave it.
it's just
You
like
even said
very
it when we were
predictable.
watching it.
You're just like okay, this person.
We
This
probably
person.
saw the same like 6 to 8 girls.
Oh
faces
my
shown
gosh.
The entire time. Like I think I saw Nana more than I saw the girls that were
27
performing
times.
in the actual show this week.
And again,
And she was sitting there doing nothing.
she's like smiling or reacting or clapping. But like, and again, like, sure, go ahead and show her. She's a popular person. She's probably gonna make it, and she's done a really good job. But it's just, I just feel like it's just kind of predictable at this point. And then like all the practice stuff. I'm like, okay, so we just like skip through that.
And of course, they focus on all the girls that are like the main ones, like going through their issues and stuff. It's never like the random girl on the side, like I'm also.
You're eliminated. I'm like, I didn't know you were in this group.
Oh, I even told them that I saw like a spoiler because I was looking stuff up when we were watching it of who actually got eliminated. And I'm like, well, you don't got to worry about it because the 2 girls get eliminated I've never even seen before.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I am, I will say, I am anxious to see next week to see how the actual
I just want to know where they get promoted to.
promotion pyramid triangle whatever thing works, just to see that. So I am interested in that, but these last few have just not been like it's just not been super thrilling to me.
I know there's some people out there who like the show,
Yeah, I was like not trying to hate on
but
the
I'm
show.
really hoping this is only like a 10 episode
Yeah,
show.
we do.
Any more than that's gonna be way too many.
Like I was just I don't know if I'm just tired today or what, but I'm just like okay, like let's just get the final group out. Like let's just take the average of the highest view count of people's faces that we've seen today and put them in the final because that's probably what it's going to be. It just hasn't been a great elimination show. It just hasn't. I mean, it's been fine.
I definitely don't think it has either.
I mean,
It doesn't have the excitement of girls playing it.
It's just not. It's not big. Like it.
Or
it's,
boys playing it.
It's not big, or like a one that a lot of people are talking. There's like buzz or hype around it. Like it's not that. It's just kind of like this, like random little show. You know what I mean? So, I am still anxious to see how the pyramid works because I just have no idea.
I really just want to see where they get promoted to.
I don't want to. I don't want to like hate on it either. It's like fine, and the girls are really talented, of course, because there's always really talented girls. But,
I did also see something when I was scrolling through Twitter earlier.
Yeah.
And it said that the votes are going to come into play in like next week or something.
Yeah.
And like 30 of the girls that didn't get voted on by the judges, like one of them gets saved or something like that.
Okay.
Gonna plan it, pass them back.
Dude,
apparently.
maybe it's because we just don't.
I don't know how true that is, but there's also like so much random stuff that pops up about it. I'm like, when did this ever happen? Like, when did this become a part of the universe?
Or people just like literally just lie because they just lie about things.
That happens.
Just not even bad things, just lie about how things happen or whatever. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, this is just a very simple episode just to kind of get through what we need to get through, and I guess we'll see. I just don't know how many total episodes. It's got to be 10.
I think any more than 10 is going to be.
I don't know how they're even going to do that. I mean, they're literally they're running out of people. Like,
I was going to say because they cut it down to half.
Like, isn't there only like 30 people now or something?
I don't even know.
I don't either. It's just an uphill battle.
It really is. A lot of questions, not enough answers. And they literally aren't giving us any answers until next week's episode. So maybe they'll eliminate it and go down to like 12 people. I have no idea.
Next week, we're okay. We'll see how it actually is working. And this one was not on YouTube. Fun fact for...
anyone who's like YouTube watch, you had to go to KShow123, which is also
we had to do for like the first 4.
So hopefully episode 7's back on YouTube. It makes it a lot easier to watch.
I don't understand it. But yeah, that's episode 6 of our super joyous... happy review of Universe Ticket. Let us know what you thought and if your girl made it. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Later.